Welcome to Oz VR Pulse and this look at the new release of Ghost Town on Steam PCVR. Now, it's no secret here at Oz VR Pulse that Ghost Town is one of our favourite VR games, and the PCVR version, as you would expect, brings some better graphics, but also apart from that, it also brings probably a little bit deeper immersion. So just having a look at these side-by-sides here, we can see here in the trip out to the lighthouse, the Quest 3S actually held up pretty well here in the side-by-side, and that's probably a testament to how good that was, and the PCVR did not blow it out of the water, so to speak. But here on the crossing with to the lighthouse, you can see here that we probably start to see where the PCVR version has that little bit more detail. As we get up here, you can see the cliff face is much more detailed, less barren, and we've got some more seagulls built into the scene there, and then also we've got the shadow, and that shadow is really good. We've got the shadow from the beams, and there's no shadows really in the Quest 3S, so a much stronger visual immersion there for us. You've still got the great puzzles that you always had here, solving one of those puzzles. And you can just see the quality in there. This room is quite a detailed room in the game, and this really comes to life in the PCVR version, just because of the shadows and the lighting works so much better in the PCVR overall, and that's really where that immersion comes. And this underwater, making that immersion much deeper for the player. And it's not to say that the 3S is a bad version. We love the 3S version, but I certainly felt in this playthrough that I was just a little bit more immersed in the game here. And as you can see, as that comes to light, lots of clear detail and very immersed. Some really good scenes in the underground station once you solve to find that. And as we can see here, some flying bugs, which you don't really get in the Quest version there. And as you go through here, as you might expect, an abandoned underground railway station is quite spooky in its own right. And the use of the lighting effects here and the darkness and only the torch lighting the way works really well. And the level of detail to the underground is great. Later on in the game, we reveal a hidden door to go through. And on the other side of this door is a church, and this is building up towards some really important moments in the game. And really, it's fair to say from here on in, the puzzles start to get far more complex, and you'll spend probably a bit more time solving puzzles here on than you have up until this point in the game, and it really does rise from here. It includes this little laboratory that we go through at some point, and you'll have to do some things in here. So you'll be going back to science class to figure some things out in this room. Took me back to my boyhood science classes. So this one was really good. Took me a little bit of a while to sell. Now, it gets a lot right pacing-wise, this game, but this scene really stood out to me as I played through it, that I really felt I didn't get a lot out of this scene and just had to work my way through to the point of the whole scene. And I just felt we could have got here quicker, and I felt like we walk for a long time here with very little purpose, and none of what we're looking at really adds to the storyline or helps us anywhere in the game later on. So one part of the pacing where I thought we probably could have chopped a little bit out and got to where we were going a little bit quicker. But overall, this game, be it on the Quest 3S or on the PCVR version, is well worth the money. It's a great game. I certainly liked playing both versions, but as I say, I felt overall the PCVR, probably with that slightly better graphics, overall takes you a little bit deeper into the immersion. And it's a game that however you can get it, you should get it. And in actual fact, it's well worth probably owning both versions and playing them both. But anyway, that's another OzVR Pulse. I hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And if you've played both versions, let us know what you think of them down below.